Hi guys, if it's Tuesday, it's Down and Dirty WOODSCRAFT. Stay with me. Hi guys, it's Blackie. Okay, today I found one of them little gems laying on the forest floor I wanted to share with you. Now, fatwood we've talked about many times and many sources, and you always know to go look for the stumps or the standing or the whatever. But quite often when you're walking down the trails and etc., you're also going to find this. And what this is a piece of fatwood from a core that has snapped off and become so weathered. Now look at that. Your first thought when you see that is going to be driftwood, correct? It's kind of like driftwood, and the swirl marks that you can see from the grain and etc. It's smooth on the surface, etc. You would think that's a piece of driftwood. But the thing is, this is not a piece of driftwood. This is a pine lighter knot. This is where on a pine tree, as it decomposed, all the softer woods fell away and left the hard core. And quite often you'll have nodes, like that's what this big thick is. That's where that sap pooled right there. Probably at a base, it was probably like this. This was a limb coming off the tree. And this is where that sap pooled right here and caused it to be a bigger, hard piece. Now it's snapped off and it's got out into the forest. So something to keep an eye for when you're doing your walk is if you spot a piece of driftwood laying out here in the forest floor and we're nowhere near a water source, that should be an indicator. Where'd that piece of driftwood? I bet you if you check it, it's not going to be driftwood. It's actually going to be a fat lighter knot. But that's the visual to look for, driftwood. If it looks like driftwood, it's probably a fat lighter core, okay? Let me shave a little of this for you up close. You see I took my knife and I opened up a window into it like this. And once you do, that smell is unmistakable. That is just like it's been soaked in gasoline. But you can see up close, that's what it looks like, a piece of driftwood. And let me show you one that's still attached. Okay, here's another piece. Now the tree originally was oriented like this. You see this is a knot, just like that, where all that sap. But what that is this is the core of a standing dead tree that has turned to fatwood. And when you look at it, it's going to appear to be a piece of driftwood, like you'd find at the seashore. That's a very big indicator that this is in fact some form of fatwood. So you go up and check it. So, if you read the writings up in the Pacific Northwest, you hear about voyageurs and stuff collecting pine knots in their travels and how they would make fires. It makes a very bright fire. It does. It's like it's soaked in gasoline. You don't want to cook on fatwood because it adds something of a smell and a taste to the food. But for a fire starter or just a bright fire, fatwood is the way to go. So, keep an eye out for driftwood. If you spot driftwood, you know that's what it is if it's not anywhere near a water source. Hope this gives you an idea, guys. Please leave any questions or comments below. And until next time, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.